Dominic Raab exploded at Sky's Niall Patterson for suggesting a Brexit fishing compromise which allows the European Union access to UK waters for a limited time. The Foreign Secretary furiously shut down the suggestion as he insisted the UK cannot continue to control only a fraction of its fisheries. Mr. Raab revealed the bloc's proposals put to the UK have been outlandish. Sky's Niall Patterson had asked, is there a fix of allowing some form of access to the European Union to our waters for a limited amount of time? The noises in government seem pretty positive to that. Speaking to Sky News, Mr. Raab said, yes, but what you're not going to do is allow a decade to go by with us only controlling a fraction of our fisheries. Let's remember on some of these things, some of the proposals and suggestions put to us are pretty outlandish frankly. They don't get more reasonable by repetition. What we need is movement, we need some flexibility. On the positive side, if you look at the Joint Committee which was dealing with the outstanding issues in Northern Ireland, we've had some progress this week. That's not just created reassurance around the issue of Northern Ireland but given us the sense that we can get there. But we will need that same flexibility and pragmatism on the FTA. The trade talks continue to be deadlocked over the thorny issues of fishing rights and the so-called level playing field ratchet that would tie the UK to future EU standards. Post-Brexit trade talks have entered their final day, with the UK and European Union continuing last-ditch efforts to find a breakthrough on a deal before the weekend deadline. Negotiators were set to carry on discussions into the early hours while Boris Johnson will again speak with European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen on Sunday, despite pessimism from both sides. Sources in the British government warned the offer on the table from the EU is still unacceptable to the UK, with the country teetering on the edge of a no-deal Brexit that is predicted to cost jobs and force food prices to increase. Mr. Johnson and his European counterpart previously had a dinner meeting in Brussels during the week in which both agreed a firm decision on the future of negotiations was needed by the end of the weekend.